Hello, and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's actually evening where I'm at. It's me, it's CGB. I'm recording at about 1 in the morning because I need to get up tomorrow and then do the watch party for the World Championship on Twitch, which is going great. Thanks to so many people who came by, made it the most viewed English-speaking watch party on Twitch. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much. And there's this event, the World's Showcase. You can probably see it right now in your what is it, in your client, on your homepage, something like that. And tonight we're going to be playing the deck from the last undefeated player in the tournament, Andre Strasky. I've got my sound effects way up. All right, should be about there instead. All right, it's best of 3, but the event, of course, is best of 1. I wonder if they set up the sideboard correctly. No, of course they didn't. Do what we did last time. I wonder if this actually doesn't work when you play these in the event. Here we go. So you have to put these. Oh my god, this interface. Kiss my aspirant. Oh, what the heck? Guys, why? Why is this so hard? Why? Why is it so hard? How? This. Right there. No. Good stuff. How about you? Can I send you? Oh my god, this intro is priceless. What? It doesn't work. There's no way to swap for the mascot exhibition. Why? Why is there no way to swap for the mascot exhibition? Anyway, you can borrow and try the decks from the new set in a best of 1 setting. But I don't think you can adjust the mascot exhibition into the deck. What the hell is this? Why is it this way? This is the best intro ever. Anyway. Andre Strasky is the last undefeated player on day 1 of the Magic World Championship. Of course, 3 of the rounds were draft and 2 of the rounds were standard. So only 2 rounds have been played with this lovely deck, which also you could hit apply styles on. Apparently we're going to compete in this event where you can get 2 wins and earn up to 2,000 EXP points without the mascot exhibition, because somehow this is the most bugged thing ever. But anyway, we've got 3 Jwari Disruptions, a Spikefield Hazard, Fading Hope, all kinds of goodies, Test of Talents, which is built for the mirror, Galvanic Iteration, 4 copies, which is a big innovation for the deck. Most decks only play about 2 of that. 4 copies of Unexpected Windfall, because copying with Galvanic Iteration gets you so far ahead, it's almost like you won the game. Burn Down the House is great against the aggro decks that showed up. And of course, copying Allrun's Epiphany is how we actually win the game. I can't apply styles. I'm going to have common or pleb cards, and I can't move the mascot exhibition. Guys, I don't know what's going to happen with this event, but oh my god. If this isn't content, I don't know what is. You guys who are used to a normal intro from me are going to be disappointed. My careful analysis has been thrown off completely by the absolute trash preparation of Wizards of the Coast. Also, the fact that I've already streamed for 6 hours, recorded a podcast for an hour and a half, and recorded a video before that means that my voice is definitely on the fritz, but I have had some hot tea with some honey, which many of you from chat and comments have recommended, so you can take credit for that. Covert Gina made a lovely cup with a ton of honey and a good amount of sugar, and by God, we're doing this. Let's dive in. Let whatever this absolute nonsense is begin. Start. Deck. This one. One more try. One more try. No, it went back. Does this work at all? Is what I'm doing pointless? Is there no way to do this? Is it going to work anyway? I don't know. Oh my god, what is wrong with this company? All right. we roll. The divide by zeros might be pointless. Might be pointless, guys. Oh, look at me. Chiseled and handsome. A cross between, like, a Thor and, I don't know, a Justin Timberlake. Jan Merkel. What's Jan running? Jan's running the Grixis deck. Okay. The Grixis deck, this should be decent. I guess we could hold the Spikefield Hazard in case Malevolent Hermit is there. Ooh, look at all the tournament spectators, all the looky-loos. So yeah, you guys saw, if you've been watching the video, the Grixis Epiphany deck. What? Can I just, like, nuke the audience? Can I just blow them up? What is going on? You see all these little spots? I can destroy them. I can actually obliterate the audience. This is sweet. Alright. Nothing. Okay. Iteration, sure. Let's go ahead and foretell, though. I don't think turn 2 anything true dramatic will happen, but starting next turn, maybe we can hit their expressive iterations. Okay, now I'm just over here blowing up the audience. It also seems to trigger the sound, the cheering sound bits. Just nuke them. I'm in rare form tonight, guys. I don't know what it was. Something absolutely just broke my soul when I couldn't move the sideboard stuff around. We could foretell this, but I don't think there's a good point to. I think I'd rather have talents open. Not the Celestis. Anything but the Celestis. Okay, foretell. Cool. Alright, we didn't find a blue. Let's see if we can locate one. No, we cannot. Not finding second blue is a big deal, so we're definitely taking the field. I don't know if a second Demon Bolt here is good. The only thing it kills is Leer. I think we want the lands instead, so this is going to be... Hand, bottom. Let's get this into play. And we'll get this foretold. I should have Andre Strasky emotes. Things that Strasky would say. Perhaps if we foretell everything, we will have to cast nothing, huh? Our opponent is also trying to do the all runs thing. We might divide by 0 and Field of Ruin, so let's play the untapped land. But the divide by 0 can be the fix we're looking for. You can go get those sciences. Like, nothing's happened in this game. What are we doing here? What would you say, everybody, that you do here? Well, they rope for starters. Remember, you can try this, you can play this event for free, so you can try these decks that you don't have the wild cards to play. Do I divide it on end step, or do I divide it on the stack? End step. But there's the Mighty Celestis. Card actually seems to make a huge difference in these mirrors. So the point I was making about playing these decks that we haven't crafted is you might be playing against a lot of players who have never played these cards before and are trying them out for the first time. So be ready to chill. enjoy a nice, slow game. The opponent could have a Jwari Disruption, which is the only counter type effect they have. It's not going to stop me from trying this play. Oh, look, you can access the whole sideboard. It's fine. The whole beginning of this video was a lie. You'll love to see it. May I Sciences. Blue. Covert go blue. It never has been and never will be Covert go red. So we are ahead. Our opponent has missed a land. So they can catch up just fine with the Celestis, but we are one turn ahead for getting to Epiphany Iteration, which they can't really stop. They're a control deck without counterspells. But with all those foretold, I wouldn't be surprised if they're packing Epiphany. They're going to miss another land. Let's see if they stop our Deluge of Memory. They do not. We're going to let them do the day-night thing here unless we do something like poke them in the face with Spikefield Hazard. But I think I have to be okay with that. Let's see what happens in this turn cycle. It's going to be an important one. They have to do something to catch up here. Ladies and gentlemen, it has become night. The Celestis will gain a life, draw a card, and discard a card. Does this really say they discarded Hall of the Storm Giants instead of playing it? That's a bizarre choice. I see. You lose. You're just dead now. Alright, one of these foretold cards is an iteration. The other one must be the Demon Bolt, because I know this list from having looked at these lists and talked about them so much. And then there's a Leer, a Cinderclasm. I don't think any of it matters, though. I guess they're a Snarl gamer. We'll play this on blue. Play this iteration. Play this Epiphany. Not another loot. Oh no. We'll give them the option here to end it, as we do it twice in a row. Goodness gracious. The pain you must be going through. Still 2 turns to go, but let's enjoy every bit of it. The BM is necessary. Don't let anyone tell you different. Whee! Give me my XP. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Claimsies. Yeah, taste it. All right. On to the next one, as LVD would say. Paulo Vitra Dominator. Oh, nope. Just wizard dressed up like Paulo. I got scared for a second. That's a lot of mountains. That is so many mountains. All right. A little more balanced. Let's put the iteration away. We'll probably draw another. Because if we had another red, we could go iteration Demon Bolt, but we can't. Green. Yep. Why am I surprised? Of course Paulo's playing green. I know these lists. I've talked about them forever. That is one we haven't done yet. Paulo's build of mono green. It'll be a fun one. It really will. All right, we need to fill turn 4 with a good draw. Opponent goes for the pack leader. I think they have one Snakeskin Veil, but there's no priority stick here. Let's wait. If the opponent doesn't find a way to draw a card with the pack leader, we'll just burn down the house and save the Demon Bolt. We're probably going to need to because we're running low on action. Yep. Yep. Okay, I will take this 6 spot because there's no card draw trigger because there's only 5 power attacking when the pack leader is declared. We could definitely flood out and lose this game. It's pretty scary. But this is a good start for keeping us in the game. No Chariot, please. Ren would also be a big problem. But Troll? I can battle a Troll. We could just try Epiphany twice in a row. Try to turn these tables. At 12, with nothing else going on, is taking 2 turns going to make a difference? I think we're supposed to try. Because we could leave our opponent on a lower life total and without the troll. So we could have all the tempo and just try to peck them to death. That's a pretty good draw too. Let's kill this before they get a chance to... We could attack with 3. If we hold that back, they'll put a counter on the Florahedron, though. We really don't want that. I think I'm supposed to go after this, but the Jwari Disruption might not hit anything. Yeah, let's wait. They have 1 Veil, but I'm not... I think we can beat that. Lots of mana. Unclear that this Disruption will be useful. There's so much mana here. Oh, they just go for the Veil first. That's crafty. That's really crafty. They must have a Blizzard Brawl and they really need it to resolve. But there's only 1 Veil in the deck, so we know this will work. I just also know that this Jwari is pointless here. Make a 4/4? They're still way behind on tempo because we can power up the hall and start attacking with the 7/7. They do have this Haven, though. Haven doesn't mess around. Okay. Ooh, they left themselves open? Okay, so we have to see if they can kill me somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're at 12. What can their deck do? Inscription. Inscription could be lethal. All right, we need to leave back some amount of bird. There's 7. I think leaving 2 back can block a Florahedron. Is there a difference between having them at 5? I guess they have to threaten lethal, right? If I put them at 4, then the birds come over the top and win. I don't know. I guess I'm still dead to Inscription, aren't I? This is risky. No, with a kicked Inscription means they don't power up Haven. I'm not dead to that. Sculptor off the top. Still mana to power up Haven. Ah, there's the Brawl. Alright, not enough mana to power up Haven anymore. Nothing to really do with the 1 mana. Let it go. Let it go. Quality play. Yes. Very good. I'm glad I didn't Jwari it. Oh, they scoop? Shame scoop. All right. Finish the XP march. Get the sleeve. Get a trophy. It says 2 out of 3. Does that mean I need to do one more? Okay. I do need to do one more to get my trophy sleeve. All right. The Dean of Clean. Good selection for a deck to play. This is Azorius Tempo, so this will be a challenge. I feel like I need a much better hand. I don't know, do I? It's not like I have a ton of cheap removal to get to. I think the opponent might get one of these Epiphanies with a Spellbinder. I've got a mulligan. This is not better. But here we are. I feel betrayed a little bit. Deck has come for me. That's a good draw. If we can get to it and actually resolve it. This deck plays concerted defense. You saw it yesterday. Ass Pirates here. And what's the 3-drop? This deck needs good 3-drops on the play. Redain. Okay. Okay. So we have to divide Redain by 0. That has to resolve. But we can't do it now, or the opponent will just replay it. This is so bad. This game feels like it's already over. Oh no. Alright. I think I have to also use Divide to loot here, because I need to hit an untapped land and cast Windfall or Deluge. Nope. Nope. Alright, that's a concede. On to the next one. That wasn't a game. That was about as bad as it gets right there. Literally no hope from that spot. Let's try again. I want my trophy. Hand it over. All right, mono green. Let's go. Can I go first? I didn't go first last time. I should go first this time. Wouldn't be hard to pair me up against somebody else who went, you know, first last time and could go second this time. Nope. Nope. Magic refuses to work this way. This hand is really slow against green. I guess we're keeping it because burn down the house is good, but I don't think we're going to get to it. I think we're going to get rolled. But the things we could draw that would help are Fading Hope. You know, a Fading Hope or a Divide by 0 would go a long way. So we're going to rely on iteration to find it. Jwari might be good. Jwari's probably very good. Whatever this green 2-drop is, though, it's going to be a problem. I've got an idea. Tapped land, go. Let's do it. We can make it happen together. Uncooperative opponent. Now let's see if they play around Jwari or not. It's a big test. Well, it's a tap land. They probably won't be able to. Little 3-pointer. Steph Curry over here. Dropping threes. And say and go. Cool. If we play this tapped, the opponent might think I don't have one anymore. I think I like that play. It's sneaky. Who would play around 2 Jwaris? Flawless navigation from our opponent. The tanking is exceptional. Oh, they found it. They found the button to attack. Okay. What else you got? Nothing? Okay, another land. So, we could try to iteration into a spell that removes, or we could deluge. I think we've got an iteration into something. Opponent definitely making it out like they have the Snakeskin Veil, or they're playing on full control. I would put them down for either. Anyway, we really whiffed here. This is not good. I think we've lost this game. Well, next turn we could top deck red for burning down the house. And then we'd want to follow up with an Epiphany. So do we foretell this Epiphany? The opponent's playing around Jwari no matter what we do. And if we don't draw the red, we're going to lose anyway. Do we do this? Yep. Chariot's good. How about a land? You got one? Of course you do. So they would have played around Jwari anyway. Wow. They're going to slam the Veil just to get in there? They keep touching the Chariot. Crewing it won't do you any good. Alright, Mountain or Bust. I guess we also have Galvanic Iteration Divide by 0, but we're still probably dead. Andre says, your go. Frickin' slow-mo gamer over here. It's not a red source. It's not a red source. Let's see what they do to try to close the game. Galvanic Iteration Divide might do some good if they try to crew the Chariot. I mean, I've played against slow, but this is so slow. By the way, Burn Down the House isn't going to help against Mammoth, so we probably have to bounce it just to get the counter off of it. Oh wait, it does help. Never mind. Uh-huh. We have to pass here, so we have to let them draw the card. There's no way around it, because if we like bounce these first, they crew with Chariot. If they have an inscription, we die anyway. All right, I think we have to loot through this, because, like, we don't have time for this. Well, now we have a red source. Opponent with the rope again. Just play the inscription if you have it. You definitely don't need to rope the amount you've roped. Okay. I wonder if this is an appropriate follow-up, though, to try to stay alive. I suppose it is. We'll take this. Uno. go. No replaying of anything. Expecting that board wipe, aren't they? Let's get to that 7th land. The opponent doesn't have any trample on the field. I'm telling you, they're playing like they have Inscription, or they just keep it on full control mode all the time, because what else would be holding priority? But if they have Inscription, they threw away the game. We actually have Iteration Windfall here. And we've got 2 blockers. Our opponent can power up, like play something, power up Chariot, block, die. But we can Windfall, draw 4, and we can generate 4 treasures if we drew any way to deal with it. But I don't think that's the way. I think we're supposed to Mascot here and then do all this next turn or burn down the house. We could also hold up the Hall, and if the opponent just attacks with these, we can power up Hall, go chump, block. The problem with that is if they go Blizzard Brawl, we just lose. And they probably have some Blizzard Brawls. Five blockers should be enough against potentially 3 attackers, but we'll see. Opponent is Arena's finest. Pack Leader's a big problem because it can gain trample. Chariot's a big problem too. If we can get them to trade it off, that would be very helpful. We already got the Veil. It's the only one. It has to be Inscription, but if they had Inscription, then they missed Lethal. I mean, it's possible. Just doesn't seem that likely. Yes, we know about those creatures. Opponent moves to combat. Within combat, okay, they pick up their 2 cats and they attack. Yeah, they're just playing on full control. This is a coward stream. That was a pretty uneventful turn, considering all the things that could have gone wrong. So our position is slightly different. The opponent can give the pack leader trample, but we can block it with a Hall. So I think we just play land and say go, and hope that we get a chance to go Windfall Galvanic. 1 life? 1 life? It's so scary. It's so scary, you guys. I am afraid. Our opponent is playing full control the entire game. They are treating this like the actual World Championship. They want it so bad. It makes me want it even more. It's 1-20. Andrei Strasky down 1 life to 20 in the final game of the Magic World Championship to the reigning champion, Paulo Vitor Damaderosa. There is the Inscription. I think they targeted wrong because they didn't fight anything. What just happened? They didn't gain life either. They kicked it and they only chose to do one thing. That's a Jwari. Yeah, they don't have trample. Okay, maybe this isn't quite the gameplay you expected from Paulo Vitor Dama de Rosa. I'm dying. I'm dying, you guys. Come at me, bro. Let's go. You and me. Let's rumble. Send them. Send them now. This is... Oh my god. Kill him. I'm not sure I'm gonna burn the house down. I might find a better solution. Maybe I should have done this before declaring blockers. Divide's great. Divide is a solution. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Iteration. Windfall. Copy it up. So many cards. Most of which are land, but one of which is Alrund's Epiphany. We no longer have an iteration though, but we could cast this Epiphany. How much would it be worth? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 7. 6 plus 7. 13. Not enough. But iteration hitting another Epiphany could close the game. Let's go for it. Let's be gutsy. It's also really close to where burn down the house could finish the job. If I had chumped with the birds and still had the mascots, maybe I could close here. Maybe I didn't do enough. Test of Talents, Fading Hope, Spikefield Hazard. This could counter an inscription, but since they don't know how to use it, I don't think that's very important. Hand. Bottom. Exile. Fading Hope. They have no haste creatures in the deck. Burn down the house. 3 1/1s. We still have Divide by 0. You have 1 turn to live, and you have to navigate the Divide. Their only Snakeskin Veil was played. Let it resolve. Surely there must be something else in your hand. Surely that's not the only thing you can do. She's a beauty, but you're gonna need better. Is that a sign of an inscription? Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up top. Poke. I'm trying to save the Divide till next turn because I might draw something that helps me play around an inscription. But I guess this still beats an inscription. It just manages to get the fight and the life gain off if they know how to do it. If they figure out how to do it this time. Last chance. Make your inscription count. Well, okay then. I mean, they can't do anything now, right? You're dead. I was down 20-1 in one of the weirdest games I've ever played, but we came back. All right, give it to me. I earned it. Frickin' earned it. Give me my frickin' trophy. Yeah, look at that. I'm never gonna use it. It's not the prettiest trophy I've ever seen. Mastery. Let's do a full reward showcase on tonight's this video, this strange video. Tainted Adversary. Cool. At long last we start the blue track. It's about time. Let's see what sweet, sweet cards are in our packs. Ooh, gems. Only Arena could find a way to make opening booster packs kind of lame. Ooh, wild card. Okay. I stand corrected. Mom spaghetti. Let's go. One ranked game. For the kids. On the play, Memory Deluge, Wari Disruption. Let's keep. We have Snarls in the deck, so holding the mountain for a minute's just a good idea. Oh look, it's mono white. Well, welcome back to the ladder. This needs to be on blue as well, right? I mean, I don't know, we might need double red for Burn Down the House. Let's go like this. If we draw a Snarl and next turn is a tap land, it'll be okay. Whoa, green-white. Nope. Get that out of here. But let's draw a curve filler, please. I'm getting worried. Thank you. That's absolutely perfect. Mom Spaghetti is looking particularly good today. Opponent doesn't have another white necessarily. We'll let that resolve and see what they do. Do they want to make this thing bigger? Alright, then we're going to bounce it. Unless they have Snakeskin Veil. But I don't think they'd want to use it there. Let's go ahead and grab Sciences. We could have also rummaged away one of the Deluges. I think that would have been a fine play too. The important thing is that this turn we get to cast this, and that next turn we get to cast this. Opponent's having mana issues. Didn't you hear? It's 29 lands in your aggro decks now. That's how the world champ does it. I think you can tell from my hand this is looking good. Oh yeah, that is a beautiful, by the way, cosmetic that you can get if you get like the extended art on Burn Down the House. Oh my gosh, I think that looks so cool. Big fan. Iteration's not bad either. Burn Down the House feels like it's another level. Always go blue. What do we need? Like 8 mana. So this turn we Deluge, next turn we Foretell, turn after that combo. We just have to make sure we get 2 more lands. Easy peasy. 1 land. I guess I'll take a Divide. Although we already used our Sciences. 2 Divide. All right, draw land, win game. Let's try to divide it now. If they have a Veil and they use it to protect, at least they do it now and they don't pump the Lumimancer. Actually, no, let's hold it. We'll divide whatever spell they put on the stack. That way they can't fizzle it. Like that. All right, hand. Let's get rid of the other Divide. Draw a card. We just need untapped land. We got it. Now the only question, how much can they take? Two turns acquired. Attack. All right. Deluge, try to find another Epiphany. No Epiphany? I guess I'll just take this. And Windfall Iteration's a pretty good combo too. Let's go see if we can find that Epiphany. No, we cannot. So what goes to hand? This. Last look. It's another iteration. Could hit another Epiphany off this still. We'd have to take 3 for it or hit another untapped land. Still no Epiphany. Let's set it up like this so that we have the double Demon Bolt to survive Snakeskin Veil. No Veil. The opponent gets another turn, which you could say is an absolute failure on our part. We looked at like 12 cards and didn't find an Epiphany. It is what it is. We're so far ahead it shouldn't matter. Am I the only one, though, who goes double Epiphany and doesn't win? I feel like this happened when I played Grixis too. To be clear, I still win the games. It's just I don't win it in the extra turns sometimes. Oh, opponent went out for coffee. Well, while they rope, just a moment with you, me, bathed in the salty tears of our enemy. I just want to say again, the World's Watch Party, I'm so glad the World Championships are back. And I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the decks. The views on these have been really great, considering that for the most part it's net decking with CGB. And I know some of you don't like net decking, but I appreciate the support, is what I'm trying to say. And you guys coming out to the watch party and kind of enjoying Worlds in a lot of the ways that I am, just excited to see Pro Magic at a high level back and getting to hang out and enjoy it together. It's meant a lot to me. I've been a fan of Pro Magic for over 2 decades. More than that, it was always what I wanted to do as a kid. Now it's like watching my favorite pro sports teams, things like that. And it just means a lot to have Pro Magic back in my life and to be able to share that love with you guys. Sharing the love of Magic is a lot of what this channel is built on. I don't say it very often. It's kind of mushy. And a lot of people like to make snide comments about Control Mage, sharing the love of Magic, LOL. Ha! But it's true. This channel is basically founded on and maintained to share the game I love and what I love about it with all of you. And thank you for joining me on that journey, even if you have to be snarky about it sometimes. I want you to know it's not lost on me at any point. It means a lot. Can we kill them? Can we kill them? I see a pretty cool lethal. Let's go for it. I might have miscounted my mana, but we're going to find out. Of course, the opponent will probably rope out first. I probably won't get to do it. But the plan is to flashback Galvanic Iteration, cast Burn down the house, making 6/1/1 Devils. They attack, bring my opponent to 2 life, and if I did the math right, I should have just enough mana to use Shatterskull Smashing to kill 2 of my Devils, and then do the 2 points of damage to their face. Powering up the Hall just brings them to 1. I suppose we could have also gone Power Up Hall, cast Burn down the house. We have enough mana for that too. Ah, there it is. Yes, another beautiful Mom Spaghetti ranked ladder victory. in this bathing in the salty tears of our enemy, and having a nice emotional moment at like 2 in the morning here in CGB land. Heck, let's not even sugarcoat it. Let's go right into the post-game wrap, because I don't know if I can put a bow on this better than that, quite honestly. We already had kind of the emo stuff here, but I will say this about the deck. I think it's the best suited deck for the field. I think it was an Izzet deck built to combat other Izzet decks, where Unexpected Windfall and Galvanic Iteration as a 4-of really just helps you get way ahead on mana, way ahead on cards, and completely pull off your combo. Now, when you go up against the aggro decks of the format, like mono green, this deck can actually try to ramp into the combo and get out ahead of it. In a world where everybody thought they'd figured out, you know, the Izzet deck, first with Goldspan Dragon, then with Alrund's Epiphany, 2 iterations, and a whole bunch of control elements, this is actual innovation in the archetype, adding kind of a rampy, more combo-y package, while also still including some haymakers for the mirror, like Test of Talents. 4 iterations is a big step forward, I think, and I don't think it's going to be forgotten. 2 Memory Deluges and 4 Windfalls is a lot of draw, and it's going to be really hard to power through this if you're trying to play any kind of a control strategy. I wouldn't be surprised one bit if this build, and in particular Andre Strosky, who's off to a 5-0 start, were able to take down the tournament. I think that tomorrow we're going to see Paulo versus Strosky. It might even be the first match of the day, Paulo on mono green. Could be one of the most exciting matches you'll ever see in Pro Magic. So by the time you're watching this, that will already be live. Worlds will be going on, but feel free to come out and join me on twitch.tv, because when you're watching this, it'll be Sunday and the finals will probably be going. So twitch.tv/covertgoblue. I'd love it to have you come by. We seem to have a pretty solid community, mostly positive, and we very much enjoy watching Pro Magic again. So it's Sunday, man. I know there's football, but how many times can you say you watch the Magic the Gathering World Championships? Not many in this day and age. It's been a long time. So hope to see you there. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next video. You're cool.